Welcome back to another episode of my podcast, The Hayley Osborne Show. I am excited that you are tuning in today, wherever you are, to listen to me. I'm sort of kicking back with a cup of tea and what should be like quite a serious and strategic episode. I'm kind of a bit more relaxed, probably more relaxed than I should be, because I'm going into launch mode. This episode is episode 172, and I wanted to talk about the smartest shift that you'll ever make in your business, especially if you're a health brand ready to go. And it's not what you think. So, before we dive into today's episode, I wanted to give you a personal invite to something really special that is happening next week. It's called the Fully Booked Health Brand Workshop, and it is my free live 3-day workshop for health professionals who are ready to grow in their business with confidence, clarity, and clients that feel like dream matches for you. So, if you're a physio, if you're a psychologist, a wellness practitioner, a beauty therapist, or any kind of health brand, health, allied health business, and you want to start attracting more of the right clients and finally have a marketing plan that actually works, this is for you. So I'm running this live, which I love, and this will be very different. So tune in because I'm really, really going to spice things up the way that I do things. So tune in and join me on the 16th, 17th, and 18th of September at 11 a.m. Australian Central Time, so Adelaide time, and it's free. You need to register, so you need to go over to my website, hayleyosborne.com, and register, and it's free. And I will just quickly tell you before we move on to the episode today what we'll cover. So over 3 days, we're going to cover how you're going to build out the right marketing foundations for you. We are going to also talk about how to be able to align your digital presence and make it feel good as the health brand that you are. And then I'm going to help you to be able to optimize your content using AI and using some of the GPTs that I've built, and I'm giving those to you in your business. And so, register now via the link. You go to hayleyosborne.com. Oh my God. I don't even know what my website is, hayleyosborne.com, to register. And I think that if you want to build out your client list, okay, and you're ready to have them consistently come in, you want to stand out a bit more online because, you're in a sea of sameness and you want to be chosen over the clinic down the road. And you want to align your marketing so that it feels professional, so that it feels trustworthy, as are you in your practice. And you want to save a bit of time because I know that you're busy, and I know that when you're in the health industry and you're in the business of helping people, you are all consumed with that. And it takes a lot out of your own like mental load. And so when it comes to your marketing, I know that that's the last thing. Okay. So this workshop is the exact thing that you've probably been waiting for. So there's a few things you need to have in preparation. That's all detailed on the website. It's not hard, but I think that if you've got a busy schedule, but you want to be able to lean in more to your marketing and have a flow that actually works, this is something that I think that you will walk away with, something that is tailored for health brands that will build trust and that will set you apart from your competitors. So there's a lot happening over the course of the week. So it's pretty exciting. Anyway, so there's also a few bonuses. I know I'm a bit all over the place. I'm so excited for this. I haven't done this in a while, but I'm doing it a little bit differently, which feels really aligned. And Yeah, it's exciting. So that week is going to be huge. So next week is going to be massive for me. So the fully booked health brand workshop will be the kickoff to doors opening to my 8-week course, Magnetic Marketing Formula, and that will run for 3 days. So the launch will go for a week, which is super cool, and doors will be open. So if you are thinking about joining me or working with me, this is a beautiful opportunity to do so, to learn a little bit more about who I am and what I do and how I can help you. And I've worked with lots and lots and lots of health brands over the years, some of the biggest allied health businesses in South Australia, where I'm from. And I'm really, really proud to say that. So you can register, you do need to register for the workshop. So you can go to the show notes. Excuse me, or you can head to hayleyosborne.com and you will see a link there to register over on the page. So I'll be coaching you live on Zoom. And yes, we do have a private Facebook group for support and accountability as well. So let's have a little chat about the smartest shift you ever make in your business, because this is important. And I want to start off with why this shift matters more than ever. So if you're just starting out or you've been running your health brand for a while, there always comes a moment when you realize that I cannot keep winging it. I cannot keep guessing. I cannot keep showing up like this, because it is so draining, and it attacks like your nervous system at the end of the day, because you just are on edge. You know you need to show up in your business. You know you need to market yourself. But there comes a point in time and there's a line in the sand where you're like, I can't keep doing this and just throwing spaghetti at the wall. I hate that saying, but here we are. I said it. And, you are showing up because you should, and your website exists because it should, but it doesn't reflect the quality of your work and what you do. And you know that you're amazing at helping people. But what I found through working with so many health brands is that your marketing doesn't show that very clearly. And I'm not this industry, it's the nature of this beast. And I see this a lot. And I also have been there. And the truth is, I think what gets you started in your business, and especially in your health business, is a lot of referrals, right? But it's not the thing that necessarily is going to get you booked out. And it's just the way it is. And I think the smartest shift that you ever make is this: moving from just doing marketing stuff to actually building a magnetic marketing system specifically for your business. No more fluff, no more being overwhelmed, just being really aligned, being strategic that builds your visibility, which is really important. And then in turn, obviously your reputation, okay, because word of mouth only exists to a certain point, and then fills your appointment books, which is super important, because that's the thing that you're not here for a haircut, right? You're here to be booked out. So why do health brands need to lead with trust? This is a big one. And I see this a lot because in the health space, trust is everything. And you know that people have to trust you. They have to they have to trust you before they actually open up to you, okay? In whatever area of health that you specialize in, you are in the business of helping people, and they need to open up to you in some way, shape, or form for you to be able to help them. So you're not just selling a product, okay? You are offering a transformation, okay? Whether you are a doctor, you're a physio, you're a chiro, you are a holistic practitioner, you're in wellness, you're a gym owner or a beauty therapist, your clients need to be able to open up to you about their most vulnerable things, because you are helping them be happier, be healthier, be more aligned with themselves, whatever that looks like. Okay. So you're offering a transformation with whatever it is that you do. You are a massage therapist, you're a chiropractor, you are transforming somebody's body. All right. So you are supporting them, you're relieving them, you are bringing them confidence, you're bringing them wellness. they need to trust you. Okay. So when someone stumbles across your marketing or they stumble across your social presence, okay, your social media, whatever that looks like, or it could be your website, your Google profile, they're asking themselves, can I trust you with my health? Are you the person and do you understand what it is that I'm going through? Are you the right person for me? Okay. And that's why it's so important to get your message right because this is personal. And, building consistency in your digital presence and the way that you show up is the most important thing. To show up online the same way you do in your appointments with clarity, with care, with confidence, that's really important. But that's where a lot of health brands get unstuck is that how you are in your clinic, how you are with your clients is not how you are in your marketing. And that's a real disconnect. And I see this a lot. So, what does this shift actually look like? Okay, so you go from guessing what you should be posting to following a very simple content plan. You go from kind of being clear on your niche to nailing your message. That's really important because what people see in your marketing and how you show up is what they read in your website. And then when they make an appointment and they come and see you, there's no different. That's how you are in person. So you may or may not decide to show up as a personal brand, and that's okay. Not everybody wants to do that, but there is a particular way to do that. And if you are a named brand, you are not a personal brand, then we look at other things for you, and that's fine. Personal brands grow the fastest, but what does that look like if you have a business? It's not under your name. How does that fusion of you come into that? And there's a strategy in that, and that is what I'm good at. So you know what happens when you do this? People trust you faster. Okay, they refer you more and they're excited to work with you because before they've even spoken to you, they know who you are, what you do, what you stand for, and they trust you. That's the shift. And it's one that I'm going to walk you through step by step inside the fully booked health brand workshop next week. So, if this episode has resonated with you, even just a little bit, you need to be inside this workshop. It's 3 powerful sessions over 3 days where I'll coach you live and show you exactly how to build the right foundations, align your digital footprint, and optimize your content to attract and convert more clients. Because if you're in the business of helping people, then this is here to help you. This is the workshop for you. We kick off Tuesday, the 16th of September. I'm pretty sure that's Tuesday. I'm pretty sure I've got that right. The 16th of September. It's all happening live on Zoom. Okay, there are replays included if you can't make the time or if something happens on that morning or whatever. I'll always send you a replay to watch over 24 hours and it's completely free. So join me if you have been thinking about working with me or you know that there is, a disconnect with how you show up and how your appointment books are not full, then this is definitely the place that you need to be. You can register now on my website, hayleyosborne.com, or hit the link in the show notes. And I think this is definitely the smartest shift that you'll ever make in your business. And this is the moment where you say yes to showing up with confidence, clarity, and being able to walk away with something that actually works for you. I can't wait to see you there. I hope you have an awesome week and strap in because next week is launch week, but I would love you to join me for this free workshop that I am running. Have the best week, guys, and thanks for tuning in. Bye.